What's up, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in again on another video. Today's video we have the Mac Daddy temperature gauge to install. So quick, let's go ahead and open up, see what it comes with. The only thing it didn't come with in this package is the supplied fasteners, right? So you're gonna need 2 of those. Comes with a little card, Mac Daddy Racing, and of course the gauge itself. Pretty cool gauge. Got it in black. Comes with silver as well, so you have those 2 options. I think other colors as well, but I just chose the black. I did pick this off of Amazon for about 75 bucks, but was a gift for Christmas, so by the time you guys watch this, Christmas will be past. But yeah, good gift for Christmas. And other than that, you're gonna need a flathead, or depending if you have a star. In this case, most of these are flatheads, so you're gonna need some of that. And got here some coolant I picked up for whatever drips out. We could put right back in. And yeah, let's go ahead and get the install going. I think what I'm gonna do is map everything out first, and then we are going to obviously take it off, put on the thing, map it out where I want it, the look, everything, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, let me bring you guys down here. Alright guys, so first step is obviously take this piece off so we can access the top part here. I am gonna have to obviously take this hose off. So I watched a lot of videos. I don't know, they recommended to do the top hose. I guess you get better readings, right, instead of the bottom one. I don't know, let me know down below. Might have to do it again depending on what you guys say or recommend, but most of the videos did tell me to do it on the top. There's not a lot of LTR videos, so, and definitely not any installs on this, so I might be the first, which is cool. But most of the other bike videos, like the Raptors and all that, like the Cuervo racing ones, they put it on the top. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I think I'm gonna run it something like this. So first thing, before taking this off, well, after taking this off, I'm gonna have to mark it on each side to where I'm gonna want it and cut the hose, right? So let's go ahead and take this off, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I did take it off. I messed up because I need to go back and mark where I need to cut it before, so I know, you know, how much go in or out, so I don't put it too far this way, which wouldn't be a big deal, which actually looks pretty good as well. And it's going to be right in the middle, so you know what, maybe that's a good spot right there. Can still see it instead of, I do ultimately want it like right there, just to, you know, so you can still see it. Maybe I can put it somehow down like this. I don't know. Let me see. What do you guys think here? Let's see there. About right there. I'll figure it out. I think that's a good spot right there. If I can get it in this angle, I'll leave it right there. That way it's still covered, still kind of protected. If anything, rocks or whatever hit, it's still right there. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna place it there. I got my marker. Okay, so I'll go ahead and place it there. Hopefully the bend is still enough. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I think we should be good, but let's see. So if we do that, I think we'll place it there. So let me take this off. I just got it held by this little thing here. Take that off. So leave enough meat to where the hose meets here, right? So just roughly, it's gonna go over this guy. So I'd say about right there. And then this guy should be right there. So that way you have enough meat to go inside here, right? So always measure, or you want to cut right here so it can grab good, and then you're going to put your 2 clamps And then, so total 4 clamps, 2 here, 1 on each side, and then obviously to there and to the engine. So I think that's pretty good, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so I got it off. So this is where it's gonna sit about. I think it's pretty good. So we still got a little bend, but I think it should be alright. It's gonna go in, and I think we should be good ultimately. I gotta make sure the clamps, yeah, I think the clamps will be good as well to tighten them. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. Obviously we gotta make sure we have it the right way. We don't wanna install it this way, so make sure of that as well. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, let it drain. So first I'll use this one. Oh, no, there it goes. Just have a little drain on the bottom. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna need to take it off. Maybe I can just cut it through here, so just make it easier on ourselves. I'll let you guys know right now, we'll see. Oh, there he goes. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Just cut it here, slip it on, and then we can just put it back in. So hoping it's not too hard. Hopefully we don't run into any issues. I just want to analyze it before I actually cut right before anything, because I don't have well, I do have an extra hose, the stock hose, but I don't want to use that, right? We want to use these HPS ones. So cut it cut it evenly. I gotta make sure I cut it like that, or I think it should be good if I cut this way, or maybe straight. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, and I'll bring you guys, well, I'm gonna bring you guys back once I'm cutting. So let me just analyze it and make sure I'm doing the right thing. All right guys, so moment of truth, we are gonna cut it. So I think I'm gonna cut the way of the bend here. I think that's the best way, and then up there is pretty straight. So yeah, let's go ahead and cut this. Let's see what happens. Now going back now. Alright, so we got that piece. Save that, and then we're gonna need to cut this piece here where our mark is. So I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. Oh shit, oh, I got that there. Okay. Alright guys, so we got it cut now to fit everything in, right? So hopefully this all turns out pretty good. So that goes there, this goes here, and then oop, 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 oop. Yep. Okay. Good thing this thing didn't break. Hold on to it. Tell you that. Alright, so cut it this way, put it that way, make sure it's the right way. Obviously you're gonna fit it in here. I'm just gonna show you guys. We still gotta put in the things in there, but ultimately that's how it's gonna sit. Let's put on this guy here just so we know roughly where it's gonna be. So you can't really see it too much. I can cut a little more this way, but let's see. But I think I'm gonna keep it that way just so it's hidden a little bit. I can check it while I'm riding or whatever, right when I stop. So ultimately it's just for me to see. So I'll leave it there, and I think that should be good. Let's see, right there. So put it down. So about right there. Let's see. So if I cut a little more, no, actually I can't cut anymore. It has to be there. I've done my cuts already, so that's the ultimate spot it's gonna be at. So just make sure you pick a spot you like. But I think it's pretty good. So it's a little protected under there. If I do need to check my temperature or just monitor it, I can just lean over, look under there, make sure we're good. So I think we're good on that. So let's go ahead and get our new hardware and let's tighten this thing down. So we're gonna need, okay, let's take this guy off. We're gonna need one on this side. Make sure you put your hardware the right way where you can tighten it. So I'm gonna do it like that, and this one's gonna be like this. Put that back in, and there you go. So dang, this is gonna be it. So they're gonna have to go down, which I didn't want, but that's fine. So I'm gonna tighten these up first. Make sure I want it where I want it. Let's go ahead and do that again. Make sure map it out. So I'd say about there. Okay, there. I'd say about right there. So let's go ahead and tighten these down. Grab the smaller one. Alright. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That one. And then I'm going to show you guys also the startup. I did go for a little ride. Nothing too crazy, just I took it light. So by the time we get done with this, it should be, oh man, I grabbed that. It should be pretty cold. So we should be able to see the temperature rising and where it stops. And hopefully, it does its job and it works and all that, right? So okay. Loosen it a little bit. Make sure we put it right on there. Okay. So let's go ahead and push it and tighten. So I want it ultimately like that. Sure it's grabbing everything. And just tighten this sucker. Maybe I can do it a little better. We make sure we grab enough meat on the actual thing, right? So I'm gonna place this a little better right here. Loosen it up a little more. So I'm gonna grab the hose, and you also want to grab that. So I think I'm pretty happy there. Press it. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with that. And this guy's, loosen it up as well. Place it where it's gonna grab. Okay. So I just want to see, make sure that's where I want the angle of it. Yeah, I think that's fine right there. That angle where I want it. And now this guy as well, right on there. Make sure it's grabbing the hose. We'll put it the same way as that guy. Make it look as clean as possible, like it belongs. And now tighten this like no tomorrow. Alright, I think that's good. Hopefully there's no leaks. We'll look for that. So last step would be this guy down here. These do tend to leak. I had you don't tighten these good enough, they do leak. So just make sure you guys tighten these. Carry something with you guys in your bag whenever you guys go ride or whatever, your essentials. And just in case that does happen. I wasn't losing a lot of coolant, but I was losing some coolant. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy there. So that's how it's gonna sit. And here is the final setup. So I have it in there, as I mentioned. I can look under here while I'm riding, and I can see it. It is protected, so pretty happy there. I can monitor it. So yeah, I think now to turn it on, and well, actually, let's go ahead and fill it up first. I mean, it lost some, obviously, so I think that's the next step. We'll just go ahead and top it off, and we'll go ahead and turn it on after that. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and top this guy off. With some new coolant. And hopefully we don't have no leaks, right? We're gonna turn it on. Oop, there it goes. Put the cap back on. Maybe, I don't know if I don't think I need to re-bleed it, but I'll do so if I have to. So, put the cap the right way. Okay. Alright, so we got that. We got it on. Now let's start this bad boy up. Hopefully there's no leaks. Operating temperature, so we'll do this in real time. So far so good, no leaks. That smoke is from the coolant, so should have probably cleaned it first. So we're at 100 right now. I think the operating temperature for this is about 200, or when the fan kicks on, I think about. So I gotta look into that, or let me know down below. But I think about 200, 215, the fan kicks on these things. So. Never done that. Not sure why I did that, but retarded is why. Alright, it's all good. reaching about 150. Alright, so we reached 150. So we're good on no leaks, which is good. Make sure this one's tightened over here. Yeah, this one's pretty loose. So I think we're about 155, 160, let's say. I want to see if it does go up anymore. I know you have to kind of ride it, but let's see what happens. So I just want to give it to you guys in real time, see when the fan turns on. It might turn on. Alright, so I'm going to shut off. I'm going to get back to you guys. I'm going to let it idle still. Right now it's about 175, 180. So I'm gonna let it keep going, and then I'll get back to you guys. Just wanted to show you guys the majority of real time, and I'll let you guys know when the fan comes on and stuff like that. I'm gonna take it for a little ride, and I'll bring you guys back. So fan kicked on, guys, at 210. Now it's going back down, obviously. So stopped at 200. So 210 is about when the fan kicks on. Alright guys, so as you guys seen, 210 is when the fan kicks on, goes back up to 200. So yeah, pretty much good. I think it's pretty accurate. So I think it's within the range of 210, 215 is when the fan kicks on these guys. So install pretty easy. Just make sure you mock it up where you want it. I am wishing I did do it a little more over here, just so it can be out more and I can position it, but I can't do that later. I'll just get another hose. I don't know if I want to go with maybe some white hoses later anyway, so we'll see on that. The reason why I got this, basically for my peace of mind, just to kind of know what my temperatures are when I'm out there riding. And it looks cool, right? Like anything, any part you add, it's kind of cool to have. And just one of those parts where, you know, it's gonna help you out in the long run or whatever, if you think your bike's overheating, whatever it might be. I am gonna carry my old hose when I go out riding, just so in case anything happens, I do have that for backup, just so you won't stop. But yeah, I think pretty straightforward install, works well, looks good. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'm gonna put it back, that way I show you guys the final product and how I set it up. So other than that, yeah, I think it's awesome, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together, make sure the coolant's good. It's pretty hot right now, so I'm gonna let it cool down a bit, put some more coolant, check that out, make sure it's topped off, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so we got everything dialed in, all the plastics are on, so this is how it looks. I can still see it. Obviously I'm not going to be riding and, you know, kind of constantly checking it, but when I do check it, I get off the bike, you know, I can come down here and just check it. Okay, it's about this and that, and you know, within the operating temperature, whether it overheats or anything else, right? So overall, pretty straight install, pretty easy. Just make sure you want to cut it where you want it, and yeah, measure once, measure twice, cut once, right? So ultimately, maybe I should have done it a little bit over here just to have it right here, and I can see it a little better. But as I mentioned, maybe I'll just get another hose later on and do that. But for now, it is what it is. Might be a little better. It's protected to say right there, a little better. And yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the install. I'm happy with the product. Works so far. We'll see within these couple rides, and I'll keep monitoring it, and just make sure you guys tightening everything down right. So these things tend to come loose, so every couple rides, make sure you guys come back and get those nice and tight. Other than that, I will leave the where I got it from. It's on Amazon. It's called Mac Daddy. I think they only have a couple colors there, so maybe on their website I did see they have like red, silver, blue, if that's something you're going for. It's very subtle what you can see, like of the little color black, and you can see it. But yeah, if I would have done it differently, I would have got red just to match, give it a little more offset of a color. But it's black, it's subtle, so I think I'm happy with that. Other than that, thank you guys for watching these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'll see you guys.